Phonak hearing aids. Phonak happens to be one of the leaders in the world of high-performance hearing aids. The company's line of products is extensive, which implies anyone can find just the right aid for specific hearing needs. Their aids can be grouped into 4 major categories. Behind the ear. When most people think of hearing aids, these are the ones that come to mind. They have a large casing that's positioned behind the ear, attached to a nearly invisible tube or wire with a receiver tucked into the ear canal. This style of aid is available in nearly all of the lines of their hearing aids, and it's often ideal because it's the most powerful aid. Plus, it has larger batteries that don't need to be changed as frequently, which is ideal for people with limited manual dexterity. Micro behind the ear. Especially for people wearing hearing instruments for the first time, having a small, nearly invisible aid is one of the top priorities. That's why they developed the micro size for behind-the-ear aids. These have a much smaller casing worn behind the ear, which makes it easier to hide with hair or even a pair of glasses. The smaller size doesn't mean any sacrifices in performance, though. 2 of Phonak's top aids, the Audio S for adults and the Neos Micro for kids, are made only in the Micro BTE style. Custom half shell and full shell. People who don't like to wear BTE aids often prefer the custom molded aids. The full shell style fills most of the bowl in the ear, whereas the half shell, also called in the canal hearing aid, is smaller and situated farther back. Both of these hearing aids are very comfortable because they are based on the wearer's ear shape, and they come in several colors to help match the wearer's skin tone. Phonak Nano completely in the canal. For the smallest, most discreet hearing device, the Nano is the choice. This CIC, or completely in the canal, aid is situated so far back in the ear canal that it's nearly invisible. However, it's still a powerful device, available in the Phonak Umbra, Solana, and Kasha lines, each with a great set of features to match the price. Many people who try these hearing aids love them because they are so unobstructive. The right hearing instrument for you depends on the severity of your hearing loss and your personal preferences. Some people prefer smaller hearing aids because they are not as visible, whereas others prefer behind-the-ear styles because the ear canal doesn't feel blocked. Whatever you are looking for, you will find a great product in Phonak's line. Hearing made easier with Phonak hearing aids. It's not possible to see all the time what's going on around you. It is even more difficult for people who have hearing difficulties. The sounds produced seem so silent that they seem to come from afar. The voices are somehow hard to decipher. And some hearing aids only amplify the sound, so even unwanted sounds are amplified. Phonak hearing aids are designed to make hearing easier for individuals with hearing loss. These hearing aids are at a different technological level. The least advanced are analog. These hearing aids are changed manually and do not automatically adapt to individual preferences. All that there is to do is receive and amplify sound. There are hearing aids that can be digitally programmed, and these hearing aids are programmed using computer software. This is one of the major advantages of the Phonak digital hearing aid. It has pre-programmed settings. Phonak digital hearing aids really shine. It has good digital technology that supports it and is best suited to your personal needs. It starts with the fitting, but doesn't end there. When you start using Phonak headphones, of course, you can adjust the volume to the sound level around you. Depending on the environment, it will automatically adapt, for example, in a busy football stadium or in the quiet environment of a monastery. After a while, the self-learning process involved will allow you to adapt to the given situation and adjust your volume accordingly. For your Phonak hearing instruments, there is an automatic recording that stores the information provided by the hearing care professional about the volume selection for a particular situation. Then there is another function called autopilot, where the hearing instrument automatically adjusts the volume to the preset settings. The surround zoom is another feature that reduces ambient noise. Phonak hearing aids also offer a type of device, the Micro Power, which is small. It is powerful enough to help people with acute hearing loss. It is a BTE. Its speaker rests on the back of the ear. The tube used for this hearing aid is very small. All micro-style hearing aids are small, both in the case of the tubes and in the case of the hearing aids. They are as light as a pen. These hearing aids are available in the usual styles. These are in-the-ear hearing aids. In-the-ear hearing aids are suitable if the hearing loss is not too severe. Behind-the-ear hearing aids are accurate for the hearing-impaired user, but also for children. No hearing aid can give you back what you have lost, your ability to hear without a hearing aid. but it can be corrected with the best, in the form of Phonak hearing aids. This makes your hearing easier.